Hi, friend, and welcome to Tidy the Clutter podcast. I'm Mariah, and I'm so glad you're here. This is the place where we talk about real-life ways to simplify your home and digital spaces. Let's face it, life gets busy real quick. Between work, kids, emails, and everything else on your plate, it's easy to feel like things are slipping through the cracks. The good news, it doesn't have to stay that way. In each episode, I'll be sharing practical tips, small wins, and simple strategies to help you clear the clutter, both in your physical and digital spaces. You can feel more in control and have more time for what truly matters most to you. Whether it's setting up routines that stick, taming your inbox, or tackling toy chaos, my goal is to make getting organized doable, even on your busiest days. So, grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's get started. Hi, friend. Let's talk about something I think we all deserve. A calm, organized bedroom. A space that really feels like a true retreat after a really long day. If you are anything like me, your bedroom might often be the last space to get your attention. After every move, I always made sure my girls' rooms were unboxed and decluttered first. Then the shared spaces like the kitchen and the living room. And my bedroom, well, it's embarrassing, but it tended to just be overlooked. And let's be honest, it showed. But here's the thing, our bedrooms matter, right? They're supposed to be where we recharge, reset, and really escape the chaos of everyday life. And yet, they're often the spot where clutter just piles up. Laundry, random items, broken toys, and whatever didn't have a home. So today, I'm sharing practical tips to declutter your nightstands, closets, and ideally other little hotspots that might be adding stress to your bedtime routine. I'll also share how something as simple as making the bed can really transform the entire room. Yes, even if you have big furry dogs like we do. So grab your coffee, your tea, your cup of cocoa, and let's turn your bedroom into a space that feels calm, restful, and maybe even a little more like you. Let's start by talking about why your bedroom matters so much. Studies have actually shown that clutter can increase stress and even disrupt our sleep. A study published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology found that cluttered environments can actually overwhelm your senses, making it way harder to relax and even unwind at the end of the day. And I don't know about you, but I can feel it when my bedroom is a mess. Instead of walking into a space that feels ideally peaceful, I'm greeted with stacks of books or broken toys or just random things that I've been meaning to put away or fix. It's like the mess starts taking up mental space and I carry that stress with me to bed. For me, this happens most often after a big transition like moving. My girls' rooms get the love first because, well, #mom life. I want them to feel settled, and then I focus on the main spaces we all use. And my bedroom, it just often becomes a storage zone for all of the I'll deal with that later kind of stuff. Does it sound familiar to anybody besides myself? Here's the good news. Even those small changes can make a big difference. I found that one simple habit, making the bed every day, can set the tone for the entire room. Not only does it give the space a sense of breathability, but it also keeps our dog's hair from turning our bed into their personal shedding zone. As much as I love our big dogs, I am not a fan of sleeping in their fur. No, thank you. If you've been feeling overwhelmed by bedroom clutter, don't worry, I've got you covered. Let's dive into some actionable steps to transform your bedroom into that peaceful retreat that you deserve, mama. First, I'd really like to kind of break it into simple steps, so that way you can tackle your bedroom without feeling overwhelmed. The first step I would suggest is start with your nightstand. The nightstand is one of the first things you see when you wake up and the last thing you see before bed. A cluttered nightstand can add stress even if you don't realize it. So here's what you can do. Clear everything off. Take stock of what's there. Do you really need 6 books, 3 water bottles, and a pile of receipts? Probably not. Second, keep it simple. Limit the space to a lamp, a book you're actively reading, and maybe even a small tray for essentials like lip balm or your glasses. Find a home for everything else. If you don't need it nearby, put it away in a drawer, a basket, or even another room. The second step would be tackle the laundry piles. I know a couple episodes back we talked about laundry, the lovely laundry, and I mentioned how if you have laundry containers, it can really simplify the laundry chaos. We're going to chat about it again just because it's laundry, because we get it every week. Laundry just has a sneaky way of taking over our bedrooms, whether it's clean clothes that need to be folded or put away, or dirty laundry just tossed in the corner because your container is completely full. Here's how I would suggest to handle it. I would dedicate 5 to 10 minutes a day to fold and put away laundry. And trust me, this habit is a game changer. Use baskets and hampers strategically. I like to keep my dirty clothes in the hamper, and then once I wash them, I actually put them in a basket so that way I can quickly fold them. My third step would be simplify your closet. Closets are another super hot spot in our bedrooms that can quickly become overwhelming. If you're digging through clothes every morning or struggling to find what you need, girl, let's be honest, it's time to simplify. Start small. Focus on one section at a time. Maybe it's shoes. Then you move to sweaters. Then you move to jeans. Ask yourself, do I wear this? Do I love it? If the answer is no, it's time to donate it. Give it to somebody who can give it some love and wear it. Then use matching hangers and clear bins to keep things tidy. It's amazing how a few simple tools can make your closet feel organized and stress-free. My fourth step is going to be create a bedtime reset routine. We do not have to call it that, but that's what I'm going to call it for the time being. This simple routine just makes a big difference. First, make the bed in the morning. It takes 2-3 minutes tops, and it sets a calming tone for the entire room all day. Then take 5 minutes before bed to tidy up. Put away stray items. Fold the blanket you tossed on the chair and clear off your nightstand. This mini reset makes waking up the next morning feel so much better and just lighter, if that can be the word that we're going to use. So, my friend, we've covered a few simple actionable steps to declutter and organize your bedroom, starting with your nightstand, simplifying those laundry piles, tackling your closet, and then building a mini reset routine at the end of the day. These steps may seem super small. I really think they make a big impact on how your room feels and how you feel when you walk into it. You've got the plan, right? You now know how to tackle the nightstand, deal with the laundry piles, and even simplify your closet. But let's be real, life doesn't always play along with our beautiful plans, and some challenges might still come up. Maybe you're short on time, you're unsure about what to let go of, or the clutter just keeps sneaking back in. Trust me, I've been there, and it is agitating, my friend. I feel you there. If time feels like your biggest hurdle, I get it. Some days, even the idea of organizing feels impossible when you're juggling everything else. And here's the thing, you don't need hours to make progress. Really, just start with 5 minutes. Clear off your nightstand, or fold one small pile of laundry, or even pick up a few things from your closet to donate. These little actions like these truly build momentum, and honestly, you'll feel a difference almost immediately. I like to remind myself often that small steps are still steps forward. And those small wins, they add up. So the momentum just keeps growing and growing. But what if you're staring at all this stuff and thinking, I don't even know what to let go of. I don't even know where to start. Like, I look at it and feel an overwhelming flood of emotions. That's where it helps to keep it simple. Ask yourself 2 questions. Do I use this? And do I love it? If the answer is no, it's time to let it go. And you don't have to sort through everything all at once. That's 100% overwhelming for sure for anyone. Start with just one area, like a drawer or even a section of your closet. I've done this with my own space, and it's so freeing when you're honest with yourself about what you really need and use. And then there's that sneaky challenge, keeping it tidy. You've worked so hard to get everything organized, but somehow the clutter just creeps back in. I've been there so many times, especially when life just gets busy and your routine kind of slips. You get sick, a kiddo gets sick, and you just haven't gotten back into the swing of it. But simple systems can help you maintain that calm. For me, making the bed every morning is a must. It takes a couple of minutes, and it instantly makes the room feel more put together. And at night, I give myself 5 minutes for a quick reset, putting straight items back where they belong, hanging up any clothes, clearing off the nightstand. It's such a simple habit, but it makes waking up the next day feel so much better. Plus, I found that if I start the small habit, then I don't get overwhelmed when all of a sudden my nightstand has 6 books and a water bottle that is empty and so on and so forth. So starting small will definitely help. And then at the end of the day, just remember your bedroom doesn't need to look like a magazine spread to feel good. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I don't think I know anybody whose bedroom looks like that. But it just needs to work for you. Progress, not perfection, is the goal here. Give yourself some grace, celebrate those small wins, and enjoy the calm that you're creating one step at a time. That's all I ask. All right, let's recap. Creating a calm, organized bedroom starts with small, manageable steps. Start with your nightstand. I feel like the nightstand is one of the easiest things to start with. It's an easy win and sets the tone for the rest of the room. Then tackle the laundry. Simplify your closet one section at a time and build those daily habits like making the bed and doing a quick nightly reset. These little actions are going to add up, and before you know it, your bedroom will feel like a restful retreat that it's meant to be. And you're going to just sleep so much better. Now, you're ready to get started, but you might need a little extra guidance. Girl, I've got you. Head on over to tidytheclutter.com/012 and grab my free bedroom organization checklist. It breaks the process into simple step-by-step tasks so you can create a space that you love and you're not overwhelmed in. And don't forget to come back next week because we will be diving into a topic that will make your morning so much smoother. Setting up a family command center. I'll share tips for organizing schedules, managing paperwork, and keeping track of those little things that just tend to slow us down in the mornings. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. If you enjoyed today's episode, share it with a friend who maybe needs a little bedroom inspiration, and be sure to follow the podcast so you never miss an episode. I'll chat with you then.
Thanks so much for tuning in to the Tidy the Clutter podcast. I hope you're leaving today with at least one small step that you're excited to take. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about finding what works for you and building on it little by little. If you enjoyed today's episode, I'd love it if you'd give the podcast a follow and leave a quick review. It really helps others find the show and join us on this journey toward less stress and more ease. And if you're looking for more tips, resources, or just a bit of extra motivation, head over to tidytheclutter.com, and everything you need to stay organized and feel more in control is waiting for you there. Until next time, keep things simple, stay focused, and enjoy those small wins along the way. Take care and talk soon.